Should you listen to your critics? This is Paul with TrinityDigitalMedia.com, and that's the question for today. Should you listen to your critics? A lot of people think that every critic has a piece of valuable advice within their criticism, but that's not true. Some people mean well, but don't give you anything of value. Some people are mean and don't give you anything of value. It's only the people that both mean well and are trying to help that you should listen to. So those are my three categories. On the internet, the first kind is called haters. Someone who just hates you. Doesn't matter what you do, they hate you. Abraham Lincoln said you can please some of the people some of the time and all of the people some of the time. Well, I'd say that there are some people that you can never please. So you should just ignore them. They're just trying to get a reaction out of you. Ignore them. Haters, trolls, bullies, ignore them. If you must engage them for one reason or another, know that their primary purpose is to get you to fight them. So just keep that in mind and ignore them. There are other people. There are people that love you that are afraid you're going to fail. You're already afraid you're going to fail, so you really don't need that. You already have that in the back of your mind that you have to fight against every day. So consider their love as a good thing, but just otherwise ignore it. I heard someone say that Famous Amos's mother told him that he shouldn't get into the cookie business. She was afraid he was going to fail. Well, it turns out he was very successful. If he'd listened to someone who loved him and wanted good things for him, but was the voice of the fear in his life, he wouldn't have ever become Famous Amos. He would just be Amos, some guy. So that's what I want you to consider, is these two kinds of critics that you can avoid. Now, there are other kinds of critics. Critics that love you, want what's best for you, and they're trying to provide good information. Now, it could be that they don't give you good information, but they're trying. So you can listen to it, take it in, chew on it, and decide if it's good or not. So go through, and every time you have a critic, someone who doesn't like what you're doing, who naysays what you do, uh, whatever, I just want you to go through and think, what kind of critic is it? If it's one of the first two kinds, just ignore them. If it's someone that loves you but is trying to keep you from your dream, just take the love part and ignore the keep you from your dream part. If it's someone that really cares for you and they're really trying to help, still chew on their advice because it could be totally wrong. Not everyone is an expert in everything. So keep that other piece of the puzzle in mind. If you do that, you can go out and change eternity.